Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I just put out a video on murder by numbers, talking about the deaths of 4 different musicians, 4 of many to be murdered by the numbers, just like the 1983 song By the Police, talking about how easy it is to kill people. It's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. If you missed that video, I'm going to link it in the description. I just uploaded it about 25 minutes ago. Already 2 comments asking me to decode more deaths. And it's a little bit annoying because in the video I showed people how easy it is to decode yourself and gave you the tools to do it. But, as is typical, people are lazy, and already 2 requests. Can I do the death of Frank Zappa and Speaker Knockerz? And what we're going to talk about is how these 2 men died by the exact same numbers I just talked about in the last video I uploaded. Murder by numbers is the most repetitive thing in the entertainment industry. Let's do Frank Zappa, and then we'll do Mr. Speaker Knockerz next. And down below, I'm going to link the Gematrinator calculator where you can do this yourself. It's that simple. So here we go. Frank Zappa, born December 21st, 1940. Dead December 4th, 1993, just before his 53rd birthday. He died at age 52, and his artist name, Frank Zappa, Gematria 52. A lot of you probably know the name Frank Zappa, but probably can't name a song by this man. He's like the most famous musician where nobody can name a single song of his. He's more of that background, influential type of musician, helped out a lot of artists. Anyhow, the name Frank Zappa also has the Gematria 47, that special number to Freemasonry, 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. His date of birth, December 21st, 1940, also a date with a life lesson number of 47. Also birth numerology of 33, being born on 12/21. The date he died, December 4th, 1993, a date with a life lesson number of 38. Death 38, murder 38, killing 38. Interesting that faked death also has gematria of 38. And what we continue to ask ourselves is, are these celebrities really dying, or are they faking their deaths to escape their celebrity and to sell more of their albums? Anytime these musicians die, their records sell. Movie people, their movies sell, If you've never seen the Bruce Lee film Game of Death, he died while filming that movie, or in the time that movie was being filmed. In that movie, Game of Death, there's a scene where he's on a Hollywood movie set and somebody puts a real bullet in a stunt gun and shoots him in the head. And then the next day they put in the papers that he's died. But it turns out he hasn't really died. Just think about that with regards to Bruce Lee and his son Brandon Lee, who reportedly that's exactly how he did die, when a real bullet was put in a stunt gun that killed him. The Crow equals 38 like death. Anyway, it is possible that all of these people are faking their deaths by the numbers. Just understand, 38, the number of death, even connecting to faked death. And in case you're new here and going, well, how can fake death and death both be 38? Let me just show you. Death is 38 with the alphabetic order. Faked death is 38 with reduction. Just like killing's 38 with reduction. Just like murder's 38 with reverse reduction. I'll link that calculator down below. Anyhow, he died at age 52 in California. California 52. He lived in California, as so many celebrities do. He died in Hollywood Hills, California, where his home is, on December 4th, 12/4. Look at Hollywood Hills, California, 124. He also died in the year 93. 93 is the number for Saturn, the keeper of time, having to do with death and judgment. The symbol of Saturn, astrological symbol, the scythe, like the Grim Reaper. With regards to Saturn being the keeper of time, again, the word time has alphabetic order, gematria 47. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Just like Frank Zappa, 47 the small way. Was it his time to go in 93? Did his family off him, or did they participate in him faking his death, maybe to boost their family wealth? The story is that he died peacefully in his home of prostate cancer with his family at his side. So there he is, Frank Zappa. Wikipedia always loves to use dates with special numerology because Wikipedia is run by this Freemason mafia that controls the entire entertainment industry and is responsible for this murder by numbers code. His full name was Frank Vincent Zappa. The gematria that stands out the most to me is the 197. He died in Los Angeles, California. That's where Hollywood Hills is. We talked about the death of Florence Henderson by the numbers, how her death was a ritual for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. We talked about that months before it happened. She died in Los Angeles, California, also having this English ordinal name gematria of 197. Los Angeles, California has the 118 code as well, just like death. A lot of celebrities die in LA, major city, major entertainment city. 118, common number of death. We just talked about it this morning in the last 4 videos we put out. We're going to talk about it with Speaker Knockerz next, who died 118 days after his birthday. Frank Zappa, his music career also lasted from 55 to 93. That's 38 years. Death, killing, murder, one more time, 38. His cause of death was prostate cancer and renal failure as a result of the prostate cancer, both things that have gematria of 59, like kill. He's out there in Hollywood and prostate, gematria of 33, number of sacrifice. Apparently, he was buried in an unmarked grave. And isn't that exactly what you do if you faked your death? Unmarked has the gematria of 33, unmarked grave 59, unmarked grave also 211, the 47th prime, bringing us back to Frank Zappa. So, murder by numbers. It's always the same code. And again, we're still left with the question, are these people really being offed or are they faking their deaths by the numbers? And it could be a bit of both, depending on the case. For example, here's a 19-year-old upcoming rapper, Speaker Knockerz, murdered. Look at this. He was born November 6, 1994, New York City, dead March 4th, Columbia, South Carolina. I didn't check his full birth name, but anyway, Speaker Knockerz has the gematria of 83 like murder, the reflection of 38. In 1983 is the year the song Murder by Numbers came out. He was killed on March 4th, 3/4. Murder also has the gematria of 34. He was truly murdered on this date, at least reported. He was killed in Columbia, South Carolina on the 34th parallel. Also the 81st meridian, the word ritual, has gematria of 81 forwards and back. Ritual. And notice the 27 gematria too. Think about the 27 club. Anyhow, from his birthday, November 6th, his 19th birthday, to the day he died, 118 days. Again and again. People murdered by these same numbers. Death, 118. Columbia, South Carolina, where he passed, also has the gematria of 88, like HH for hip-hop. If you count the full span of days, it was 119 days. All Seeing Eye, 119, Star of David. Let's just check his birth name. Derek McAllister with 2 L's. Derek has gematria of 25 like death. Game of death. Tupac Shakur was shot on September 7th, 9/7 at the age of 25. 97's the 25th prime. Notorious B.I.G. died in 97 just before his 25th birthday. Biggie equals 97. Or Notorious equals 97. Rockefeller Records 97. Anyway, let's check out Derek McAllister with 2 L's. Derek McAllister, also 97 like death. What do you know? What's McAllister alone? 68. Coffins go 6 feet deep, 8 feet long. McAllister has the 158 connection like Freemasonry. So that's what I mean. You can always take it further. And honestly, I didn't do the due diligence on this death. I just saw the typical numbers right away, The 118 days after the birthday, the 83 name on 3/4 on the 34th parallel. Let's just take it a step further. And I'll just show you how easy this research is to do in real time, because it's always the same. Derek McAllister death. Let's see if we can find what street number he was killed on or how this all went down. Found dead. So they found him dead. You know, also typical. His garage on Thursday. Hold on. Hold on. He was born November 6th? Okay. So he was killed on a Thursday. I just know that has gematria of 116. Thursday also has gematria of 46, like sacrifice, you know. See if there's something about garage. Garage has gematria of 33. Okay, another number is sacrifice. 123 like conspiracy. 39 like number of books in the Old Testament. What else can we find out here? Richland County Coroner Gary Watts confirmed that the promising MC was found inside his garage at his home. That doesn't tell us what happened to him. A woman claiming to be his mother. I mean, just always the way these articles are written. I mean, they couldn't verify if this was really his mother. Misha Wilson, distraught because she hadn't heard from her son in days, took to Facebook for her help. So, okay, he was missing, and then he was found in his own garage. No signs of trauma toxicology. Okay, they're saying maybe it was like a drug overdose, some chemical. Again, listen to that song from 1983, Murder by Numbers. It's about killing people, you know, around you within your own profession to boost your own status. I don't know enough about modern rap to know who's out of the Carolinas, who this might be connected to, but I'm sure it is some musician that's still recording in the industry. If they haven't met their death by numbers, you know, but the same way Derek McAllister did. So that's enough for now, Truth Seeker. This is how the code is, you know. If you don't know gematria, you'll never see what's going on in this world. Everybody in the entertainment industry that's dropping dead, it's always murder by numbers. And it's always the same pattern. And again, you can figure this stuff out in minutes, just like I do. The tool to use down below. Till next time, Truth Seeker.